guys, Chelsea Stark-Jones with the Little Black Playbook for Week 11 fantasy football news and updates. Today I am writing solo dolo, but I do have my partner in crime, Kobe, sitting here with me. So we are going to break down everything you need to know for Week 11 of fantasy football. Sorry we missed you last week. I was very distracted with everything going on with the presidential election, but now that that's over, let's focus on something more important. Fantasy football. Let's just jump right into it. Quarterbacks. Colin Kaepernick. We have thrown his name out there so many times on this show. Pick him up. He's playing the Patriots this week, so it's obviously not the best matchup for the 49ers. However, there will be a lot of garbage points out there in the second half. So go ahead, add Kaepernick. He has given me 25 points the last 2 starts that I gave him. So he's good for a start if your quarterback's on a bye. I also like Tyrod Taylor in case you have a quarterback on a bye. He's another great rushing quarterback and someone else to look into. Let's switch over to the running back position. I like CJ Prosise. I like his last name too. CJ Prosise out there in Seattle. Seattle is a throw first offense, and Prosise is a great receiving running back. So he will be the better running back out there to pick up in Seattle based off of that alone. As well as James Starks, who just came back with Green Bay, who had a great game coming back. Look for his production to bump up even more than it did in his return. I like Kenneth Dixon, and I also like Jeremy Langford. Only if Jordan Howard is a no-go. There's some speculation about what his injury is, an ankle injury, Achilles injury. It's unsure, and he denies being injured at all. So with that said, if Howard is out, Langford is a good pickup with the Chicago Bears. This is a hypothetical pickup. We're not predicting the future. We don't know if this is going to happen, but if Ezekiel Elliott were to go down in Dallas, Alfred Morris is there at the backup position, and that offensive line with the Cowboys is insane and has allowed Zeke to have the season that he's having. So if Zeke was to go down, Alfred Morris would be a great pickup to fill in that role. So if you have some space on your roster, Morris may be a good pickup just for hypothetically looking into the future and Zeke possibly having some type of injury and being out or whatever. So that's that. Now let's move on to the wide receivers. And a wide receiver that is having a little trouble off the field is Alshon Jeffrey, who just got suspended 4 games for a PED violation. So with that said, look for Cameron Meredith's production to be going up for the next 4 games. He would be a great add. He had some good games when Brian Hoyer was the quarterback, but I see him having some good games these next 4 games while Jeffrey is out. I also like Sammy Watkins. If you are a playoff contending team, Sammy Watkins will be a good pickup for you as he will be returning shortly out there in Buffalo, and then Tyreek Hill in Kansas City, as well as Devontae Parker. Personal story, I got to go to my first NFL game. Yes, I've been working with the NFL since 2011, and I am just now getting to my first NFL game. That's besides the point. I went to my first NFL game this weekend, and Devontae Parker had a game. He had 103 yards off of 8 targets and 5 receptions. So he's a sleeper out there in Miami. No one's really talking about him. He's under the radar. Look for him if you need a wide receiver. His production may increase. He may be someone to pick up and target if you are thin at the wide receiver position. And I also like Rashard Matthews. Someone else that no one's really talking about. 6 touchdowns in 6 games. So with Marcus Mariota balling out there in Tennessee, Rashard Matthews is reaping those benefits. So look for that as well if it's available. Now to the tight ends. More injury speculation out there is Rob Gronkowski out there in New England. Who knows? it was reported earlier today that it was a punctured lung. Now it's just chest pains. Then it was he may not play Sunday. Now it's he probably is. It's only Tuesday, so we don't know. So that's just something to keep your eye on. And if he isn't a go Sunday, Martellus Bennett. He is a great fill in there. He's big, he's tough, just like Gronk, and they have the same little playful banter, so that has nothing to do with fantasy football. But anyways, I like Martellus out there in New England, and I also like, and I would pick these two guys over Martellus, Eric Ebron and Ladarius Green. And Ebron had a great game coming back from injury a couple weeks ago. The Lions had a bye. They'll be back this week. And Ladarius Green out there in Pittsburgh, if you need a tight end, he's a good pickup to get. And lastly, defense. The Dolphins defense. They forced 4 interceptions, one being a pick 6 in the 4th quarter against the Chargers. They have the Rams this week, and they're going to be playing against Jared Goff, who's getting his first NFL start. So that will be a good matchup this week. And then next week, they also are playing the 49ers. So another good matchup for them defensively. So if you need a defense, at least to carry you through the next 2 weeks, the Dolphins defense is a good one to pick up. I think that does it. I think Kobe's tired of fantasy football news for today, and there's not much more to add. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to be checking into the website as well as my Instagram and Twitter page for updates that are going to be going on throughout the week. And I look forward to seeing you guys all next week. See you later. Bye.